When electrical current jumps through the air between 2 points, it's called an arc. Remember the last time you reached for a metal doorknob and felt a shock? That was an arc. Lightning works the same way, but with a lot more power. With high-powered electrical equipment, an unexpected arc can cause an explosive burst of heat and light. It's like lightning in a box, and it's called an arc flash. Because of the deadly power involved, any equipment that poses a risk of an arc flash needs to be labeled with a warning. Everyone who works with that equipment should be aware of the danger and know what they need to do to stay safe. The most widely used standard for arc flash labeling is NFPA 70E. The NFPA 70E guidelines require the following items on every arc flash label. 1. The nominal system voltage. 2. The arc flash boundary. And 3. At least one of the following. Either the available incident energy and working distance, or the NFPA's arc flash PPE category for the equipment, the minimum arc rating of clothing required, or a site-specific description of the PPE required. When approaching a potentially dangerous situation, it's important to know what the boundaries are. For electrical equipment, the NFPA 70E standard defines 3 specific boundaries to keep workers safe. The first is the arc flash boundary. This is the line that protects people from the heat of an arc flash. To cross the arc flash boundary, workers need to have the proper PPE. The next 2 are shock boundaries. Limited approach boundary. To enter this area, workers must have the proper PPE and either undergo specialized training or be accompanied by someone who has. Then there is the restricted approach boundary. To enter this area, workers must have specialized training and a written and approved plan for the work they'll be doing. NFPA 70E requires compliant arc flash labels to have the arc flash boundary listed, and it's always good practice to include the shock protection boundaries as well. Having the right protective equipment is crucial when your job involves potentially lethal levels of energy. The total amount of energy that hits a surface at a given distance from an arc flash is called the incident energy. PPE will have an arc rating, which represents the amount of incident energy that the PPE can protect you from. So PPE with an arc rating of 4 will block up to 4 calories per square centimeter. That means choosing the right PPE requires you to know how much incident energy an arc flash might release. But that calculation process can be complicated, and getting it wrong can be incredibly dangerous. To make things easier, the NFPA classifies common arc flash hazards into 4 categories, and each category comes with its own recommendation for safe PPE. Using the arc flash PPE category system makes it simple to classify the overall risk of arc flash in a situation, and make sure you're wearing the right protective equipment.